See you in 2 weeks. Love you too. Check it out. I am here at Highway 77 just outside of Oracle, getting ready to start my final push to Mexico. I've got 210 miles to go. I've got about 2 weeks to get it done. I'm going to be out here for 13 to 14 days, depending on how long it takes to get to Mexico. Is there a bug on my head? Just filled up some water at Hijinks Ranch. It was like literally about 500 feet off the trail. Pretty cool place. I even talked to the owner. All right, day one is in the books. Good night. See you in the morning. Good morning. It is 5:30 right now. The sun won't be up for another hour, but I'm ready to get a head start on today, so I'm already packed up. I've got 10.5 miles up to Summerhaven, and that's Mount Lemmon area. I've got all the water I need to get me there, so it's just a matter of climbing. It's about 4,000 feet of elevation gain from here, so I'm gonna get started while it's nice and cool. Hopefully I don't run into anything too scary on the trail. It's pitch black out there. I am not gonna lie, hiking in the dark is nerve-wracking. Whew. It's been going pretty good this morning. I started at 5:30, so I've been hiking for a couple of hours and I've covered 3 miles. Holy cow. Look at this. I'm all buttoned up though. I've got everything that I need to keep dry, either in a dry bag or a Ziploc bag, so I'm not really too worried about the water. It's just, I don't want to get wet feet, so a real downpour would suck. That rain that you're seeing down there just passed over me. Didn't rain too hard, but it rained. All right, it's coming down. I got about 2.5 miles left to Summerhaven. I have about 5 miles to Lemon Creek, where I am definitely going to stop, even though I feel like I could go further. I really want to get out of my wet socks and shoes. It started raining at about 4 o'clock. I dove in. I got my tent set up as fast as I could, and I dove in here. And it's 3 in the morning. I'm still in here. I'm pretty prepared for the rain, but the one thing I didn't prepare for is I gotta pee, and there is nothing I can do about it. I just gotta fight the cramp. Maybe Maybe I can use one of these bottles. That'll never work. That's like trying to use a fire hose to fill up a shot glass. That ain't gonna happen. Wow, what a night. I'm already packed up. I just gotta pack up the tent. That's the last thing to go. It was not easy to put on wet socks and stick it into wet shoes this morning. This sucks. This sucks in a good way. I'm gonna embrace the suck. Let's go. Good morning, friends and family. Today is the third day of the 210-mile trip to Mexico. I've got 17.3 miles to go today. The target is the Molino Basin Campground. Just finished getting water at Hutch's pool. I have about 8 miles left today. It's 1 o'clock. This canyon is gorgeous. I think this is Sabino Canyon, or at least I'm in the Sabino Canyon area, so I'm not exactly sure, but wow, it's 3:40. I am dragging ass. This has been a hard day. The hiking is gorgeous, but my feet have been wet all day and they still haven't dried, and I'm starting to feel some hot spots. I made it. I'm at the Molino Basin Campground. Oh, my feet are so sore. I've just had like wet feet like this for 2 days, and oh, the skin just feels worked. But I am glad that I can camp here because there really isn't any camping around here, and this campground's closed. There is a campsite host, and he said feel free to use this site because nobody uses it. Good morning, friends and family. I'm starting my 4th day of this 2-week trip. The goal today is to get to the Saguaro National Park boundary, which again is about 17 plus miles away. There's a couple of elite ultra marathon runners that are trying to set the fastest known time record. The cool thing is one of them started at Utah and the other one started at the Mexico border, and they're going in opposite directions, you know. They're gonna see if they can beat the record. The record, by the way, is like 13 days and change, set by a guy whose trail name is String Bean. But Mexico is 160 miles from here, and in order to set the record, they're gonna have to average more than 60 miles a day. When you're doing 17, 18, 19 miles with a pack on, it feels like it might as well be 100 miles. I mean, these guys don't have to carry all their gear with them, which is nice, but still, you know, 60, 70 mile days in this terrain. You've seen how overgrown some of the trail is. Oh man, it just seems impossible. These guys are amazing athletes.
I hope I stay dry. I only have about 3.5 miles to get to the Saguaro National Park boundary. Ooh. Man, I really hate climbing hills at the end of the day. The beginning of the day is nice. At the end of the day, my energy's depleted, my feet are aching. I want to get this pack off. It feels like it's 182 pounds.
I'm Ben Light, doing the 800-mile showdown with Michael McKnight. I'm guessing about 150 miles in.
Are you on pace?
I set my splits up to beat Joe's by about 27 hours.
Okay.
And I'm on pace, but after this, I'm gonna kind of use some of that cushion.
Gotcha.
To regroup. First day out, you always run hot and you always push a little too hard.
Yeah.
Today, I can't complain about the temps as I climbed the other side because fully exposed.
Cool breeze.
The breeze would come up just at the right moments.
Funny.
Keeping you from passing out.
Yeah.
Beautiful, rugged country.
Well, good luck. The Santa Catalinas were awesome. I mean, they were gorgeous.
Oh,
up
perfect.
To summer
That
You're
makes
gonna
me.
love it. I mean, it's a little climb there.
I'm sure.
Yeah, like everything. It's all up, but man, it's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck, Ben. We're all rooting for you.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah. I have been racing against time to get up to the Saguaro National Park boundary, which is still about a quarter of a mile up the trail. This might be the best camp spot I've ever had. Well, I don't know, the Grand Canyon's pretty awesome, but God, look at this view. I mean, holy cow. Look how far I came. Anyway, look at this. I mean, I got here in the nick of time. Finishing my dinner, I thought I would just fill you in on how how far I went today. It was 17, I think it was 17.13 miles. And it was a lot of climbing, but the hard climbing came at the very end of the day. I was already totally exhausted. Honestly, like thinking, oh my God, am I even gonna make it? Because that rain cloud, which by the way, it hasn't rained. I was rushing to get this tent together and it hasn't rained yet, but better safe than sorry. My feet are dry. I got to keep them dry. I literally was stopping. I was getting ready to pull out this camera to tell you how much I'm hating this because the climb was just killing me. And I had to drag water up this mountain with me, and that was heavy. And anyway, I was having a little pity party when I ran into Ben. And you know, when I see what Ben's doing, my little 17 miles, you know, doesn't seem so bad. Oh, it's good. I'm so happy I'm at this really cool campsite. It's a little windy and a little chilly, but man, I'm glad to be laying down. Wish me luck. Tomorrow's going to be hard too. The first thing I got to do when I wake up and pack up is start climbing a mountain again. Oh, I'm dreading it already. Whatever, this is fun. All right, have a good night. Good morning. Today is day 5. Just entered the Saguaro National Park, which you can't camp in without a permit. So I'm skipping all that and I'm just gonna hike all the way through it today. My goal is to get to Rincon Creek. above the clouds a little bit. I've got half a mile to the water source. Man, I can't wait. This is a brutal climb. This is called the Italian Spring. I mean, it's just a pool of, I don't know if you can see it, but it's crystal clear water. So this is Manning Camp. If you get a permit, you can camp here. Nice place to hang out. Some snowshoes hanging out. First aid equipment. This is for saddles, I guess. So that Manning camp that I just filmed, as I walked past it, there's actually a campground where you would stay. I think that lodge in that area is more for the rangers or whoever. That's Tucson down there. We have gotten out of the forest and we are entering the desert. I can feel the heat. I've got about 8 miles to Rincon Creek. Tomorrow's a 19.5 mile day, and I think if I could do an extra mile today or 2, that'll just make tomorrow that much shorter, and that'll be awesome because I'm stopping in Tucson. My dad's picking me up. Well, we're in the desert now. Finally got off the mountain. Man, all the cacti so green. There's ocotillo everywhere. They got leaves on them. Tell you what, every time I feel like, ooh, a little snake. Oh, it's a little garter snake. Hey, little guy. I'm not gonna mess with you. First snake that I've seen on this trip. It's a little garter snake. But I'm in the desert now, so I'm keeping my eyes on the trail. Last thing I want to do is step on a diamondback. All right, here we go, 3 miles. 3.5 miles. I just shortchanged myself. I was trying to make it seem easier. Ah, crap. This is Rincon Creek. Lots of good clean water here. I just filled up 5 liters and I'm gonna tote it with me down the trail and see if I can find some place to camp. I found a flat spot right here. So I didn't get very far off trail, but I'm really tired. So I'm gonna cook dinner and I'm gonna try to turn in kind of early. I don't know what I'm gonna do. A mouse or some kind of critter chewed through this strap last night. Oh man, look at this strap right here. Gosh darn it. Oh, look at that. It chewed the end of that strap. Well, that's fine. You can have that one. What else? This is not good. All right, let me try to jimmy rig something. Well, there's my repair job. I had the shoulder strap tied off onto my hip belt. Anyway, good morning, friends and family. We got 18.1 miles today. Swahida Road is where I'm heading. And my dad will be there to pick me up. I'm ready to get this day going. And I've already loaded up on ibuprofen, so at the moment, nothing hurts. You want to say hi to your friends?
Yeah, hey friends, wherever you are.
I made a friend, which is nice. I need a friend. He's going to Vail, so I'll give him a ride. We're hiking together today, so that's great to have company. See, this is the kind of graffiti that I can appreciate.
That's amazing.
I mean, that fits perfect. Oh, wow. That's cool. Oh my God! I can't believe you're still wearing these, bro.
Yeah, this one's missing.
Are you gonna replace these in town right now, or are you gonna keep going?
Oh, I'm gonna keep going.
What?
Yeah.
That's not even really a shoe left right there. We are finally at Swahida Road, and this is gonna be the end, the first leg of this 210-mile trip. I'm gonna be probably taking a full day off here in Tucson, assuming my dad's here to pick us up. We hauled ass today. I mean, we went 18 plus miles, and I was expecting to be here by about 4, and it's 2 o'clock. Hey! We just came off the trail right here.
Oh, I thought you were already...
I didn't know there was a parking spot. We'll pull over. We made it.